Fluffy forgot her bike. Well, Fluffy forgot her cell phone, so she's gonna run back to the hotel. And you and me are gonna hang out and look at this Ho Chi Minh statue. So look at that, very cool. So to our surprise, we are actually staying an extra day here in Dong Hoi. We were very, very close to checking out of this hotel. Not because of the hotel, but we just couldn't find enough to do in Dong Hoi. But we are giving it a second chance. Even Fluffy wants to give it a second chance. So we're gonna give it one more full day. And we actually have a few things in mind today. We're gonna go check out breakfast. Hopefully we're gonna find a couple of nice little decent affordable restaurants, maybe some street food. And then we're gonna rent some bikes. Like I mentioned, that our place offers apparently free bike rentals. And we're gonna check out the mall. So we have a few things scheduled today. I think we're actually gonna take a look at another park too. So we're gonna quickly go up here. And if we see any food courts or local food street, we will check it out. Hello. We didn't really have a great experience. I hate to say it that way because we didn't have anything bad happen to us here yesterday. It just seemed very dull and we couldn't really find anything. But I just got this feeling to give it a second chance today and see how it goes. Especially since we can rent bikes, we could check out the mall, we can check out a few other things near the Vincom Plaza. So, like I said, we're gonna give it a second chance. We're gonna give you guys a second chance, Dong Hoi. So we're gonna check out this place right here called Mr. Bull. Let's take a look at the menu and let's see if we can grab something to eat here. We're kind of researching to get the layout to see what we can eat here. Mr. Bull, they have coffee. What was I looking? Oh, that's where they had the bonnet. My bonnet with 2 eggs, 50. There we go, I might try that. Gotta make sure no pate on the bonnet.
2 eggs, gotta make sure it's 2 eggs.
I'm going to make sure of that. You just make sure that you know what you're gonna get, Fluffy, because I already know what I'm gonna get. 2 bonnets, but 1 no pate. Okay. No pate.
And then what bonnet?
2 eggs.
Yeah.
2 eggs.
2 eggs.
Bonnet.
Yes. Okay.
And no pate. That's the hard part. Finding food that I can eat. I guess some people call me a picky eater. I don't eat seafood. I don't eat organ meats. So pate, which is, I thought it was duck liver, but apparently here in Vietnam, it's chicken liver. But I don't eat any liver. I don't eat any hearts, gizzards, insides, none of that stuff. So I'm always picky with what I eat. The bonnet, which is one of my favorite dishes here in Vietnam. I don't eat organ meat, so I always got to make sure no pate. Look at Fluffy's. It's still sizzling. Oh, you even get sausage with it. A little dab of sausage. Look at this, guys. Let me show you guys. Oh, very nice. And we get our bread. Come on. I think this one is 50,000, so this is exactly $2 US for this, but let's see the most important part. How does it taste? Proper way to eat bonnet. The bread is very crispy, but it's still soft. That's a perfect combination. And how I do it, I just kind of break the pieces off. And what I do, because I like my eggs cooked a little bit longer, I like to flip these because this comes out on like almost like a fajita skillet plate. So what I like to do is I like to flip this egg one time, but let's do this. This is the part that you always have to check, is this part, testing the sauce. That sauce looks awesome. Wow, it's much thicker than normal, but let me taste. Mmm. That is a sauce that's a lot different. It's a much thicker. It's almost like a gravy. The other bolognese that we have is usually something like a thinner meat sauce, but this is very good. Very good. So I give this a thumbs up. What about you, Fluffy? You're just too busy.
Check.
You're just too busy. You're too busy taking pictures to tell us. What do you think, Fluffy?
More flavor, very like how they say it, ngon, very tasty.
So guys, we're just heading out. We had our early morning breakfast, our bonnet. I definitely give it a big thumbs up. It cost $100,000 for 2 bonnets with 2 eggs, which is basically the equivalent of $4 US. So we're just gonna go explore the neighborhood a little more and give a big thumbs up to Mr. Bull. So there we go. We're gonna go out here. Come on. We're gonna go tour this great city of Dong Hoi on bicycle. So we're gonna tour the beach area. We're gonna go around, see what we can find, but can't complain. Today, the sun is out, it's shining. Maybe that's a nice omen and a good sign to what's to come for the rest of this trip here in Dong Hoi. This is a good city. If you guys have a little extra money to blow and you guys don't care about money and you guys are just gonna kind of hang out in like one little neighborhood, I guess this is a good city. If you guys want to be having peace, secluded, you don't care about throwing extra money away. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to blow your budget, but it's definitely 10 to 20% higher than Da Nang. And I think we're the only tourists. Fluffy, do you see any other tourists in here? I think they're like, who the hell is this guy? See, that's the little sketchy part that always gets me. This chicken just laying out and cut. That does scare me. Now, I do know, I'm not a fool. I know if you cook things, bacteria comes off, but it's just the visual aspect of it. That's why we kind of don't buy meat from these markets. But at the same time, I know if I cooked it correctly, I probably would not get sick. But it's just kind of a visual thing. Fluffy, what fruit is this?
Jackfruit.
Ah, jackfruit. There's some meat. Xin chao. There we go. Look at these oranges, look good. There's dragon fruit, Fluffy. The dragon fruit. Good place to practice your Vietnamese. I only know 2 words. Oh, there's a... Fluffy, that's a kiwi? What is that? What is that, kiwi? She said take a bite out of it. Oh, there's the custard apples. The infamous, most expensive custard apples that seem to be more expensive at the local market than anywhere. The eggs, $3,000. So this is kind of just a quick little tour. Oh, let's get out of the way because there's a drive-through delivery here. But this is a real non-tourist, smaller city street market. So what do you guys think? Do you guys like coming to places like this? I like it. Even if I don't get stuff, I still like to see what they have. I like to inquire about the prices. And I kind of like to know what the local economy charges for certain things to know when you're out and about if you guys could basically get good deals or if you're overpaying. So this is my way to that. I kind of do my homework and research. So we were just speaking to the nice lady here and she was telling us this is more of, there's no sit down, you know, the traditional sit down, very small stool type of restaurants. That doesn't exist here, she said. They don't have that. They don't have the banh mi street carts. And what was her reasoning behind that, Fluffy? Because there's no workers, there's not many students. So I guess it's a lack of workers, it kind of seems. And she said most people here work in an office. So it's just a whole different lifestyle, I guess. So big difference. She told us it's a smaller city, like we said. Like I think it's only like 130,000 roughly people that live here. So different type of city. We noticed it when we first got here. Quieter, more clean, more organized. No sit-down restaurants. We haven't seen any. And she says they don't exist, so very interesting. But we're going to get on our bikes. I got a basket. Fluffy's got a basket. And we're going to ride down to the Vincom Mall. So look at this. This is cool. We're just kind of coasting down here. Look at that. That's a nice painting. If we were walking, we'd be way back there. So the bike is a big plus. Even with the basket, I feel like, what's her name? Dorothy on the Wizard of Oz, the bike with the basket. But this will come in handy when you go to the market and buy some stuff, or go to a grocery store and you need to bring some stuff home, or even just put your GoPro. Let's put the GoPro in here. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this nice riverfront area? We're actually gonna cross that bridge at some point today. Let me try to focus on this traffic. It's not as bad as Da Nang, or definitely not like Ho Chi Minh, but you do want to always keep your eye out because pedestrians don't have the right of way here in Vietnam and most of Asia, so you guys always want to watch. A little sketchy, but these streets are wide and there's not that much traffic, so maybe this would be the perfect place if I ever ride a scooter to learn how to do it here. But look at this nice canal. This is cool too. Another canal, Fluffy. Watch your traffic on your back. I don't know, I think that's Vincom. I think that's it, but who knows? Maybe we're too poor to come here. The last time I tried to go up a hill on a vehicle, I didn't have a good time and I crashed backwards. But we made it. I guess this is the Ho Chi Minh statue. Let's go. Can we ride through here? I think we can. Look at that. That's a huge plaza right here. Maybe we'll go up to it. But look at how wide this street is and empty. It's still shocking. I guess we'll make our way over here and we'll show you guys Uncle Ho. Fluffy forgot her bike. Well, Fluffy forgot her cell phone, so she's gonna run back to the hotel, and you and me are gonna hang out and look at this Ho Chi Minh statue. So look at that, very cool. So we're down here at one of the markets right here on the river, right back behind me. We're gonna just take a quick stroll down here and just see what we can find. It's kind of fruit, kind of just a standard market. Fluffy, there's some hats and some clothes. Watch it, Fluffy. You don't want to get hit. When you're a pedestrian at the market, you can get ran over, so make sure to get the heck out of the way. They just carry the meat in this basket. There you guys go. Like I said, I know if you toss this in a stove or a barbecue grill, it will kill the bacteria, but I've just been a little cautious about getting meat like that. If you guys are fans of Daffy Duck, please look away because I think this is duck. This is not chicken. This is duck. You could tell by the neck. Look at that. There we go. Look at those. Those are roasting very, very nice. And then they have, and what are these? The other ones, ribs? The up above.
That's half half duck,
Up above.
pork.
Ribs. In the market, and I'm gonna try one of these sweets. They kind of look like, kind of almost like a donut hole that's kind of glazed on the outside. I think they're 2,000, so we're gonna try them out right here. Mmm. Look over here. Very nice. The city just really stands out to me. It's just such a nice city. Everything's big. It's clean. It's the complete opposite of what I have seen in Vietnam overall. Yeah, look at these houses. It's just so much different. If you guys know, leave in the comments why Dong Hoi is just the complete opposite of what you see in Vietnam. It's not noisy. It's very quiet, very peaceful. The places are wide. They're nice. It's very crazy. No vendors. Xin chào. Everything is so nice. It reminds me of like the USA suburbs. We just got stopped by a train. I don't know if you guys can see us, but we're stopping for the train as we're almost at the train station. So we got to yield. Everybody's parked back here. Everybody's parked back here, and we're all waiting for this train to go. So a little pit stop, and we're just hanging out with the locals right here, waiting for this train to go so we can pick up our bike journey. Sadly, I don't have a basket. Fluffy has a basket, but here we go. So we're back on. We got to catch up with you guys later. The finish line. Sorry. I almost got hit right there. But I think it's somewhere just a little bit up here. That's why it's busy. I think we're almost up here. We should be. I want to say it's right here. I hope it's here. I'm pretty sure. Yes, there it is. There's Fluffy way back here. So, I'm in the wrong lane. I'm gonna try to get over in a second. I made it. We made it. There is the finish line. And I better not look at the camera too long because there is cars up here and I don't want to get thrown off. But we are at the bus station. We made it, guys. Xin chào. She didn't want to say hello. But we made it. We're here. We are here. We are here. So we're going to find a place to park. Watch out so we don't get hit at the finish line. And we're going to come right over here and park. There we go. The train station. Dong Hoi. Let's see if we can park our bikes over here where they won't get hit. First place. You're second place. That's the first loser. Wow. Fluffy, we made it. We only had to go up about 10 hills. So a little stressful here. You guys kind of want to buy your tickets a little bit beforehand. We got here, there was no available seats together. Luckily at the very end, they had one seat in front and one seat behind us, but we will not be sitting together on a 7-hour train, but she will be in front, I will be behind. So it's not as bad as what we thought. But maybe you guys want to buy your tickets a little bit in advance. Shockingly, we've taken the train, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. Never have we had a problem getting seats together, but in this crazy city of Dong Hoi, we couldn't get 2 seats together. But we are headed back to Da Nang. So our trip in Dong Hoi is over. It's coming to a conclusion. So I hope that you enjoyed this city as much as we did. Different, interesting. So please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you again, and happy travels.